guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Lana and I have two little ones. I have Daisy and Riley, who are both under 4. Dog's just licking the kitchen floor at the moment, so if you can hear licking, that's what it is. So I'm not loyal when it comes to my shopping. I used to do loads at Tesco. I went through a phase of doing Lidl, and now I'm randomly doing Asda. I'm just enjoying giving them all a go at the moment and seeing what they all have to offer, seeing how we can save money and what's the best kind of routine for us. Is it going to the shops physically, or is it getting a delivery? I don't know. But anyway, I've got an Asda shop this week to show you, and I've been doing my fruit and veg and any bits that I can't get in Asda with Waitrose via Uber Eats. It's going really well actually. I've been doing it for about 3 or 4 weeks. If you haven't seen my other video on it, then definitely check it out. But anyway, let's get straight into it. I'll show you what we're having this week in terms of meals, and I will show you what I get. This is our meal plan for the week. Monday, we're gonna have a sausage, mash, veg, Yorkshire puddings with gravy. Then Tuesday, we're gonna have a homemade fish pie that I'm gonna meal prep today. Wednesday, we've got a spaghetti bolognese with homemade dough balls that I'm going to make with Greek yogurt and self-raising flour, which is just so easy and so yummy. Thursday, we have got sausages with homemade chips and beans, and then the kids can have their special pasta shapes. Friday, we've got a pine nut and greens gnocchi. Kind of sounds a bit weird, but it is super tasty. It's basically loads of green veggies all blitzed up with pine nuts and some Parmesan cheese. Saturday, we have got fish in the butter sauce with some veg, and then Sunday, we have got hidden veg pasta. So I will just start over here. Got some Yorkshire puddings. This is to have with our sausage and mash dinner. I did actually go for just the basic Asda ones, but they didn't have any, so this was a substitution, so I'm happy to take that. I got some frozen strawberries. I'm gonna blend this with banana and make like a healthy strawberry ice cream. The kids really like it, and they can have that after dinner as a pudding. I then got some meat-free sausages because we've got the sausage and mash dinner and the sausage and beans dinner. So quite sausage heavy this week, and this will definitely do me. I then got some chopped garlic. I normally buy the jarred lazy garlic, but actually this way is slightly healthier because it doesn't contain all the preserving agents and vinegars and stuff in it to keep it fresh. So I thought I would just go for the chopped frozen garlic. I then got some of the fish steaks in butter sauce. I really like these, and the kids like these, and so does Matt, and we've already got some in the freezer because one packet isn't really enough for all 4 of us. We normally have at least 5 or 6. But yeah, we've got that this week with mashed potato and veg. I have then got some more fish. This was actually a deal, 3 for £10, I think. So I got some jumbo prawns, I got some salmon and some haddock, and I'm gonna make a giant fish pie, or I might even make 2 to be fair, and then freeze 1, and then we're gonna have a fish pie dinner this week. I've got some frozen veg, I've got some peas and some sweet corn. This is just to have with our dinners, so our sausage and mash dinner, our fish dinner, and the fish pie. So yeah, these are really great. So then moving on, I've got some eggs. This was actually a substitute because I normally buy the organic ones now, but they're fine, these will do. I then got some yeast. I'm actually going to make some cinnamon rolls for Matt and the kids this week. I then got 2 loaves of standard white bread. I'm really struggling with getting the kids onto a slightly better bread. They just like this, and it's really hard to get them to swap over to anything more nutritious. So for now, we're just sticking with our trusty white bread. I have then got some butter. This was on offer, 2 for something, so hence why I got 2 small ones rather than 1 big one. It actually did work out cheaper. We really like this plant-based spread. You can't really tell that it's not dairy. It's got a really nice taste to it. So we have gone for that this week. I have then gone for a small milk here. This is actually for the cinnamon rolls, and then this is just for general milk in coffees for Matt and the kids' cereal. I then got some garlic butter because I'm making my own dough balls, and then we will dip it in some garlic butter, and we will have that probably with the spaghetti bolognese dinner that I'm doing this week. So I've got some hard cheese here. I know that this was for the green style pasta that we're having this week with the spinach, the broad beans and the peas. That'll go in there with the pine nuts. And then I got just some mild cheddar for the kids for snacking, and then a nice big block of the mature cheddar. I did buy the yellow sticker one, but it was a substitute, so that's fine. And then yogurts, I've gone for like a really decent Greek yogurt this week. It's actually Greek yogurt rather than Greek style yogurt, so it's higher in protein and like lower in sugars, so it's slightly healthier. It's a lot more expensive, so I'm going to see what I think of it, because I really like this, and this is great for baking as well. This is what I'm going to use to make my dough balls and just for general eating. But yeah, I was curious just to try this one this week. So then I got some gnocchi. I was going to have that for the green pasta dinner. I keep calling it pasta, but it's not. It's gnocchi, the green gnocchi dinner. So yeah, I got some of that, and then I got some linguine. I thought this would be a nice change from spaghetti, although looking at it now, I mean, it's not actually that much thicker. But yeah, I'm going to have that for the spaghetti bolognese. And then we were getting low on these, so I thought I would just pick up another packet of them because, yeah, they're just really useful to have in. I then got some coconut milk. This is for my lunches this week. I'm going to make a soup. I did buy the Asda own just for price, but they sent this as a substitute. I've had loads of substitutes this week, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. And then I got some beans. This was to have with the sausage and beans dinner that I'm going to do. Matt and I will probably just share one of these tins with that. And then I got some passata. This is to make the spaghetti bolognese. I got two because I thought I could make a really big batch. I already have the mince in the freezer. I'm going to use corn mince, and then I can just freeze whatever we don't use, and it's just really handy to get out at a later date. They had all of these pasta shape tins on offer. I wouldn't normally buy these because they're really expensive, but Daisy is obsessed with them, and because they were on offer I got 6, so they will have those instead of beans with the sausage dinner that we're going to have this week. I then got some fruit. I got some mandarin slices, and I also got some pear halves. Both of these were substitutes. I normally go for the ones that are in juice, but they've sent me 2 that are in syrup. For the sake of this week, I don't really care, like it's fine. But normally I like to pick up the ones in fruit because it's just slightly lower in sugar. I then got some honey. I really like this brand actually. I've tried loads of different honeys recently because we've gotten quite into it, but this is really, really nice. And it was a star product on Asda as well, so I've got some money in my cash pot because of that, so that's really great. And then I have got my pine nuts. This is for my gnocchi dinner. I then got some rice cakes. I got 2 packs this week. The kids absolutely love these, and they're just a super helpful snack to have in. Oh, and then I got some onion gravy as well. That was just to have with the sausage and mash dinner. Yeah, more kids snacks. I've got some biscotti. They love this, and there's 6 in a pack, and each pack contains 2 biscuits, so essentially you're buying 12 biscuits, so I feel like it's more cost effective than some of the other snacks on the market. And then I've gone for these for the kids in terms of like crisps this week, just trying to cut back on how much salt they're having and saturated fat in terms of normal like adult crisps. They both really like these and will happily eat them, so they're a bit more expensive, but I'm quite happy to buy them because they are that little bit healthier. So then I got some fresh stuff. So I'm buying all my fresh stuff at the moment from Waitrose via Uber Eats, but this week these actually were more cost effective just to get them from Asda. So I've gone for some white onions, some red onions, and some sweet potatoes. The sweet potatoes are going to be for my soup this week, for my lunches, and then basically I needed onions just kind of across the board for lots of different recipes this week. I then got some nappies. These are the nappies that we are using at the moment. We're not particularly fussy on nappies, just wherever we can get them, we get them. And then I had to get a few random bits this week, so I just needed some more like nappy barrier cream for Riley. I needed some face wash for me. This is the one that I normally use. And then we needed some more teaspoons, so I randomly just got a 4-pack of those. I got some pedal bin liners, some like smaller bin liners for our bins upstairs. And then the weather has started to improve, yay! I think spring is finally here, so I got some pegs because I've been wanting to hang my washing out, but I only own about 6 pegs because they've all broken from last year. So yeah, I got 2 packs of pegs. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the Asda haul, and then I will jump in next with the Waitrose Uber Eats fresh side of things. So this is my Uber Eats little mini shop, so I'll go through what we've got. So I've got a couple of cucumbers. This is just Dog is just trying to get in all the bags. Yeah, so a couple of cucumbers. This is just for the kids for snacks and just to have alongside dinners. I got a couple of bunches of bananas. These will definitely all get eaten. We really love bananas in this house at the minute, and anything that gets left I just put into a banana bread or I can just freeze. So yeah, these actually look really, really nice. I then got some spinach. I wanted some fresh spinach to go in the greens gnocchi that I'm going to do. I think in the recipe it says you can use frozen, but I quite like to have fresh anyway, just to have alongside dinners as well. So I then got 2 bags of little oranges. Matt has a couple of these every day in his lunchbox and the kids like them as well. So then I got some of these golden delicious apples. This is probably a bit of a luxury item and they were quite expensive for just 4, even with them being half price. But I just was really fancying them, and we already have some apples left in the fridge from last week, so I thought I would just top up with a few little treaty apples for me. I then got a cauliflower. This is to go alongside the sausage and mash dinner, and if we're having veg in any other time in the week I can just use this. I then got a little watermelon. Daisy's been asking for watermelon this week, so this will be just a perfect size for the kids to have as snacks. I got some broccoli. Again, this is to have with the sausage and mash dinner, but also I could use some of this in the greens pasta as well. Greens gnocchi, I keep calling it pasta. And then I got a couple of raspberries and a couple of blackberries. The kids will just smash these packets in like minutes, so I definitely needed to get 2 to last the week, or to even last half the week. I then got some mango. This is super, super yummy and such a treat item. I'd never buy this normally, but because it's half price, it's just so much more reasonable. I then got a really nice pack of blueberries. The Waitrose blueberries are so nice. They're a really decent size without being mushy, because sometimes I think when you get big ones, they can sometimes be a bit mushy. I then got some pomegranate seeds. Moving on, I got some grapes. These will last the week. Everyone kind of just picks on them for snacks, and they're really, really tasty. And then moving on to kind of random items, so I got some chopped ginger that's frozen. I don't really use ginger that much in cooking, but my recipe for my soup this week does call for it. So I thought I'd get the frozen variety so I'm not wasting any, and Asda didn't have any, so I got it from Waitrose. I then got some red lentils and some pumpkin seeds. This again was for my soup. Asda just sent me substitutes, so I had to get these from Waitrose. So this is the bread I'm really enjoying at the minute. It's a Jason sourdough. This is a seeded kind of toasty one, but if you look at the ingredients, it's actually really not got anything that bad in it. It's definitely better than the kind of white bread that the kids like. So I'm just trying that out at the minute for me and Matt. And then I got some rolls. This was to have with my soup, and then also Matt could have a couple in his lunchbox this week as well. So how much did all of this cost? So Asda was just under £100. I think it was 98 something, which I don't think was too bad. And then the Waitrose fruit and veg and the extra little bits brung me to £31. So all in all, I've spent around about £130 on this week's shop. So I don't think that's too bad. That's going to last a whole week. We shouldn't have to do any more top-up shops. I already had some ingredients in though, and I am going to be doing a little bit of baking to help get everything to stretch that little bit further. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!